Hello there, folks. Happy here, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Let me just check where we are. We're currently in Sicily. I'm just hoping that my stream is working properly. Yeah, I hope it is. Shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, this is not a new campaign. Actually, I've been playing this campaign for like, I don't know, there was 8 videos on my channel about this campaign. The reason I'm doing it live because a lot of people requested me to do live in Rome 2, and I'm too lazy to record, because if I want to record a video or episode that's hour long, I need to play for 2 hours. Then I need to spend like half an hour editing, and then I need to spend like another half an hour doing some other stuff. And this is the reason I'm continuing this campaign. I want to finish the campaign because I love playing Rome 2 DEI, but I'm too lazy to edit and do other stuff that will make actually this interesting to watch. Raven, what's up, man? Mr. Z as well. How are you guys? I know that Raven is a fan of Gates of Hell, but I'm not sure if you ever played Rome 2. I need to kind of remember what the hell happened. Let me check. So we have one of our actual Roman armies in Sicily. These guys are doing fine. Maybe we could do some additional recruiting. What is this? Oh, this is our Rex. Actually, our Rex was in this army. He got wounded by enemy agents, and they are such a high level that we cannot touch them at all. So we have to deal with Carthage another way. We need to find another way to deal with Carthaginian spies just by moving over here. And we have 3 really strong armies. There was an invasion that they attempted at the Arretium, but we defeated them. And our navy is pretty badass. Look at this. Like, these guys are insane. We're so powerful, but we need to check their, you know... I'm not sure if this is an army or a navy. Is there a way to tell? No, this is an army. When you click on it, if it has a very short radius of movement, that means it's an army. It's not an admiral, it's a general. I wish my navy was over here because we could kill them easily. What I was waiting for was basically for Syracuse to get its garrison back. It's a very long process, especially when it has such a small population. Look at the population of Syracuse. It's a joke. 4,000 men. We are finally getting something, and we have kind of big growth, so should be okay. Doing great watching you from the office break room. LOL. Nobody likes working. Yeah, I do have Rome 2, but I haven't played it in a while. I don't really play vanilla Rome 2 anymore. I only play DEI. And whenever we organize events on my Discord, it's always DEI. So basically the idea here is that we're going to wait for our navy to come around central Mediterranean, and then we're going to transport 2 of our armies to North Africa. We might go strictly against Carthage, or we might do something else. I'm not like 100% sure how we're going to play this one. We might go for Thapsus, maybe, first, and then we're going to go for Carthage itself. But we're going to have one of the armies, the worst one. We're going to have it over here, and we're going to defend Panormus and Acragas at the same time. Well, Syracuse will be defended by its walls. Will not be easy target for enemies to take. Let me check construction. We're struggling with food. I'd say it's quite low considering it's summer. No, it's autumn season. Once we get into winter, food will drop for sure. But we're going to get some extra a bit later. And should we go for theater? I feel like this could help. Income is about 7,000. How about here? In Magna Graecia, it's 3,000, so we're not going to tax this one. And we have, yeah, edict that increases tax rate. By the way, difficulty is hard. Battle difficulty is normal. So campaign difficulty hard, battle difficulty normal. I used to play on hard battle difficulty as well. The problem is that, you know, my Triari would lose a fight against militia hoplites. It's something that I don't really like. I could play on it, but it's not something that's it gives me pleasure. Let's put it that way. What should we go with the spy? I spy with my little eye. What is this? I have no idea what to do with my spies. Their job is just to scout for enemy armies. If we can spot them, that's it. I don't use them for anything else. We have a dignitary over here, or a governor, depending on the faction and culture. It seems like things are doing okay. I had a lot of problems in Sicily, but let me check. Risk outbreak is very low overall. Maybe I should demolish this one. Okay, we can get Ballista and Scorpio, but I don't think they're that valuable. Never tried Rome 2 in hard difficulty. What's the stats difference? Take Carthage before they hired them, was Spartan guy, lol. Well, the problem is with mod itself. It's not, if you play classical or vanilla Rome 2, it's not that difficult to play on hard difficulty. The problem is with DEI that unit stats are different, but the buffs or bonuses that exist with higher difficulty or debuffs are completely different. So modders could not actually affect those difficulty changes, and this is what brings a lot of imbalance to the game. For example, if you have your Cretians or Balearic Slingers, they're some of the best skirmishers in the game. On hard difficulty, on very hard, they would do like 0 damage to the enemy units. Literally, it would take all their ammunition to have a couple of kills. So when it comes to DEI, you should never be playing like that. DEI is meant for normal battle difficulty. Even the modders themselves recommend to play on normal. As I said, it's not only the skill problem that I'm not really skillful when it comes to the game, but also it's an issue of balance if you play on harder battle difficulty. Yeah, DEI is so good because you have population. In classical Rome, I'm not sure when was the last time you played the game. You do not have population. And let me check. What is it? Okay, here you can see population. You have patricii, plebs, proletari, peregrini, basically different parts of the population. And if you want to hire subunits, depending, like the higher tier units, they come with the higher tier population levels. So that means that you cannot really max out your best units. Even if you have money to pay them, you cannot really max them out because there is a population pool in the play. This is by far the biggest difference from DEI, and everything else, like battles play differently, game is kind of slower, you know, everything is different in the game. This is by far the best mode for Rome 2, and one of the best modes for any Total War game, to be honest. So if you play Rome 2, you should definitely be playing with this. They're like a regional units. They're units you can only hire in specific regions. They're so basically, if you take another settlement, I take Carthage, I cannot get Roman legionnaires or Hastati, or it's impossible because of the culture. You need to get the population there to kind of Romanize them in order to be able to recruit Roman units. But it's a very long process. It takes forever, so it's more difficult. It's a completely different game. Yo, Yuzame, I'm doing fine. How about you, buddy? How is your channel doing? We actually have solid income. It's not too bad. We're making money, and I'm gonna get these guys out of this stance, and we're gonna go for late Principes. You can see the population here. So, welcome to the stream, Richard Kim. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, take your time, man. You're working. You're pretending to be working. Whatever that is. Yeah. Everything is okay. Let me check technology. We're going for tax rate. Public order, empire maintenance. Empire maintenance is a major factor, especially to mid and late game. You lose a lot of money. If you have a high empire maintenance, it can be really, really costly. This one would also be good. The problem is, the deeper you go into technologies, it requires more time to research. So yeah. I would also like to go after this. We have an additional issue, is that we are struggling for food, and when you get this researched, and you can actually upgrade capitals and villages to small towns, they require extra food, and we currently cannot afford it food-wise. I think it's going well so far. We'll see in the long run. Yeah, sure. If you continue to make good content, I have no doubts that you're gonna succeed.
Ready for orders.
There's something that I also need to worry about, and it will be politics. I'm used to playing Greek factions or Greek culture factions, and the stronger your family is, the better is for you. And if we can look at this one, actually it's quite opposite. If you're really strong, you can see you get a lot of debuffs. That's insane. Like minus 12 public order. I had to deal with this during my campaign, actually. So we need to get to like 30% ideally. 40 or 30% popularity in Senate would be the best. The problem is that it's kind of easier to buff your family than to buff other people's families. We had 2 or 3 civil wars, I don't remember, but it was pretty tough initially. Now they kind of like us, but we secured loyalty. And in order to make sure that their influence actually grows in the Senate, let me go back. We always need to help them. We always need to do something to assist them. Let's do a favor. We're going to do a favor to this guy. And can you do something? We can do a favor to this one. This will make them like us, and this will also increase their popularity in Senate, increase their power. Let me check. How about this guy? Can we do anything? Is there like a marriage or advancement? No. Currently, we cannot do anything special. So we're going to stop over here. You can see 15% and 32%. If we go to politics, our influence is still pretty strong. I would like it to be in the 40s or 30s. Probably 30s would be the best buff. Let me check. So this will be 40s. This will be 30s. Yeah, 30s are probably the best. Or 40s. Yeah, not quite sure. But you can make it work. And I don't think I should do this one. It's a lot of money. But it's also expensive to build. 13,000. That's a lot. It gives you a lot of public order as well. And we are facing a lot of enemy agents. They're causing debuffs everywhere. And as soon as we move our armies, we will see what the situation is. Anyways, let's check the situation. Nothing over there. We're going to end the turn. I think I had one stream with Rome 2 DEI. It was Mastodon. I played on hard and I didn't make it. It was so difficult on hard that I kind of failed that stream. And it's been like a year ago or something.
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for
Non-aggression
your women.
pact.
Perhaps they can be distracted by gold.
Actually, we had the defensive
end to
alliance with
overlong
these
talk.
guys.
Your offer is not what I want to hear. My throat yearns for ale.
Oh, shut up.
My ears for silence.
The reason why I canceled our defensive alliance is because these guys were very likely to declare war, to get into war with Odrysians. And Odrysians actually control everything. Like the entire center of Balkan Peninsula, Eastern Balkan Peninsula. And if they started a war, well, I was their, ally, we will have serious issues. I'm already struggling with Sicily and everything. So I do not need another war in the East. Very difficult to handle. Let's put it that way.
We are a mighty people.
Pergamon, that will
well-versed
be
in the
okay,
uses of
but I do
wealth
not
and
want to pay
power.
any money.
And
Sometimes it's good to build up your influence. The more treaties you have with other factions will make you appear stronger and bigger. That will make AI less likely to declare war on you. Because when you're a player, especially on harder difficulties, AI will randomly declare war on you. Like, they're gonna pick on you. Returned home? Okay, that's cool. A child is born. Conflict of orders. So we had an event. Angry plebs. Different patricians. I don't think this was worth it. Probably wasn't, to be honest. Hey, we actually have a lot of food surplus, even though it's winter season. We shall see about that. Construction report. Fishmonger. How about in Rome? And now is the time to bring our navy. Faction destroyed, okay. We are a navy, we cannot do anything. There is no way I'm gonna risk my armies in the open. You have to be there. We're gonna patrol the region. This reduces the upkeep of units, so that means we're gonna have a bit more money than previously planned. As I said, I could destroy this one. Could demolish it. If we go to diplomacy, I'm trying to get some good relations with Averni, because Averni are pretty strong and they hate Carthaginians.
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not.
Oh, maybe we can try to milk them for some money. Oh, come on, you cheapskates.
The hungry dogs are all around.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Excellent. My people will feast me handsomely because of this news.
No. Misclicked. How about RDAI? How about trade agreement with these guys? Nope. Pergamon cannot trade. They're landlocked. How about Seleucids? Yeah, I don't think they like me very much.
be welcome, and may...
We're at war with these guys. Can we make it
I
stop?
have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears. While the spirits of our ancestors have no use for gold, they do know our word trade is now ended,
one less problem.
and I will accept your proposal.
We're at war with Impera, but why the hell did these guys declare war on us? Look at where they are. Just doesn't make any sense.
Gods of the afterlife, spare.
Okay, that's
Your
good.
offer is fair and honorable. I swear by the gods.
We're
that
at war
fall
with
apart,
Masselii
all will
and
be as we have
Carthaginians.
agreed.
Masselii are their basically satellite state and slaves, so nobody else. This should really elevate our status. I would like to do something else. Let me check again. Faction, politics. Sometimes dealing with politics can be quite annoying. But you have to keep an eye on them all the time because they can do stupid stuff. Oh, gravitas per turn. We need that. We're gonna make them stronger. Cunning, banditry. These are more combat stats. Gravitas per turn. Always. Okay, we can go with this one. We can change it a bit later if we don't like how strong they are. Cunning. This one is okay. Faction mercenary replenishment. I know who could benefit from it. Give me a second. These are not mercenaries, are they? Are they classified as mercenaries? No, they're not. They shouldn't be.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
There is nothing else we can do. By the way, I'm running a couple of more mods. It's not just DEI. And if you guys have any questions about the mods, I can list them a bit later. I was thinking about starting a new campaign with Seleucids, but I first want to finish this one. Because I have a tendency to start and never finish my campaigns. At least I'm gonna go after Carthage. I'm gonna take them out and then we're gonna see.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our
No
goodwill.
aggression. I have no
speak of
will to
gold.
pay for this. Pretty useless. And it's not like that we're so rich that we can toss away our money for free. Pirate spotted. That's cool. Faction rises. Birth of the Parthian Kingdom. We're not gonna read everything, but I think they declared their independence from Seleucids at this time. These guys need to chill. We need to send them to resupply. You can see over here that they are replenishing. And not only are they going to replenish in men, but also they need to replenish their ships with food and provisions and everything. And then we're going to go... What the hell is this, Venetti? Should we go after this one? It's such an expensive thing. I don't think my economy is good enough to support it. This is a strong Admiral 20. We're gonna end the turn over here. Until we can do something more. We might be able to fight enemy admiral, depending on how good the quality of the ships.
Between friends,
non-aggression,
the gift of
once
gold
again.
is often taken.
Nah.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our...
As I said, I'm not gonna pay for it. I don't care. It's not worth my money.
Will you not give our people a little gold?
Intimidate opposition. What would be the result of this? If I refuse, let's see what happens. This woman has proven herself quite capable of organized labor in her family's large household. Look, if I hire her, we're gonna get a character. If I refuse to hire her, maybe other families gonna like me more. New political elections. Damn it, we lost a kid. Oh, did they lose their territory? What happened? Seems like it. We better try to make some kind of friends out of Odrysians because they're gonna go crazy.
How can I be of assistance?
This is a very small navy. Actually, it's not. It's not that small. It has some major ships. The question is, are we willing to sacrifice some of our ships to destroy them? I think we should. Cowards. That's another admiral. We need to destroy them before they become too strong. What the hell is this? Oh, I would love to see this guy over here.
Your orders? Going aport. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Should we send our general first?
As you command. Ready for orders. It is an honor.
We could not go far. But if we invade now, these guys gonna come after us as well. Oh, I would love to besiege Carthage. It's quite risky though. Quite risky. Because we will have nothing. No siege ladders, nothing. The weak garrison. Libyan spearmen. Not something that I would be afraid of. Carthaginian militia is a bit better. Let me give it a try. Yeah, let's go and see what they decide to do. It's risky, but we might be able to pull it off. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you closer.
Advance. Your next command.
No, not raiding. Damn it. Misclicked. Patrol. Are we patrolling? Yep, we are. Let me check politics. Okay, our influence is still going down, which is good. Everything is dropping for some reason. We could secure their loyalty. And we also gonna go to characters and we're gonna give them something. I can send a diplomat. That should be okay. A leisure time. I think I never used this one. Okay, they should get something more out of it. How about you guys? I'm gonna send you somewhere. Let's go to Athena. Odrysians don't really like us that much. So if I send him over there, he might get killed if he fails. Can we hire a politician? Junia? Nah. We should be okay for the time being. And diplomacy-wise, we cannot do much. But if we can take Carthage, that could be quite something. Then we could have an issue of defending Carthage. Look at the number of armies everywhere.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our goodwill.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
Nah, I don't care about it.
Our warriors think...
I am the servant of Pluto.
Perfect. So we're gonna have higher loyalty. Excellent. Biggest question of all questions. I don't think we can land over here. I think it's impossible. We could land over there, but we will be striking directly an army. Should we be cowards and not even fight this one? Just take it with auto-resolve? Maybe. There is no way I get off this easily if I fight. Let me check. If we have big enough army, let's occupy it.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
If this was like a classical siege, I would, you know, do it myself. But like this, it's kind of cheeky. We have no siege work.
It is an honor to serve Rome. Making for port.
This is pretty good. I could go for marching. But this could help us right now. Marching is by far the best choice, but I would go for... It would be very difficult to keep this settlement. So anything else that can help us would be good. Yeah, I think I could go with this. Just gonna have better stats overall. And our guys got pretty wrecked. It's too bad that, you know, none of these guys got damaged, but just our guys over there.
My skills.
Let me check.
Yes.
You know, go back with my navy. I wanted to transport one more army. As I said before, that's a huge risk considering the enemy navies over here. We need an escort.
We hunger for battle.
And we can give you something else. What should we give you? Campaign movement? Morale? Inspire? This is by far better option. This is the reason we did not bring our faction leader.
What do you wish of me?
We're gonna move up
Swift
with this
and
spy.
silent, a shadow among shadows. At your service.
Should we do any construction? Should we just wait to see what happens? Italian horseman, Italian swordsman. I wouldn't say it's too bad, but
We hunger for battle.
yeah, I'm gonna move those guys. You're gonna go over there and stay there.
Commander,
Oh, could you actually move into the city? Are you kidding me?
fleet reporting. Steady as we go. At your command. Set up the watch. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. We are safe. We're safe. Now we can gamble. Public order. Should we keep mercenary camp? For this turn, we gotta keep it. Now that we have 2 armies, yeah, we're good.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores
Not
are
aggression.
wanting.
I don't really care.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our good.
Yeah, be right back, guys. Give me a second.
Our warriors thirst for your blood.
Non-aggression
and hunger
pact
for
with
your
these
women.
guys. They all just need money. They just want to milk you for money. And more money you have in your bank, the more they ask.
A token, perhaps a modest.
I wish you could just stop this. We're gonna allow the adoption.
Ready for orders.
Where do we go now?
Steady as we go.
We have quite an inexperienced army here.
Ready for orders.
These guys are lame. How about mercenaries? No, not a big fan of these guys. 10 and 16. How about legionnaires? Legionnaires are way better. Although legionnaires have a lot of experience.
Ready for battle.
No elephants, which is
At your command.
interesting choice. If I go after the settlement, they will have to assist, and then we're not gonna be attacking the fort. Let's go. Are they gonna be out? Or are they just gonna camp in the city?
None will escape.
These guys are far away. They cannot help. How about you? Yeah, we gotta force them to come after us.
How may I serve you?
Maybe assassination? Ah, pretty weak.
I do enjoy.
We can do something of a sabotage. Okay, that's cool.
Success is all I want.
Hope that these guys can recover. But as I said, population is a big issue. Without the actual Roman population, it's impossible to do. Should we end the turn? Let me check politics. We should be okay. 39, 37. 50% influence and dropping. Excellent. We're doing a good job. Overall, we are doing a good job. In some places. You guys are coming after us. And we should not be particularly worried about them. It'll be super difficult to replenish our army once it takes casualties, but yeah. We're just gonna supplement our troops with mercenaries, with local troops, whatever. We can benefit from different types of troops. Maybe some light horsemen, whatever. I think we should go straight after them. I think we should be waiting for their reinforcements to arrive. Velites, should we just keep them on flanks? Yep, I think we should. Are we gonna have our general like that? And those guys helping out our cavalry in case they get, you know, in a mess. So these guys are gonna be control 1. I guess control 2. And control 3. Move up. Are they moving towards us? Yeah,
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
We're gonna get flanked. Heavy phalange, they are dangerous. We're gonna try to overwhelm those guys and just attack them quickly. Kill them before their reinforcements can make a difference. But I'm kind of worried about enemy cav, to be honest. Enemy cav can be here in no time. And they would love to have a piece of my general. It's not only my general, but it's also my faction leader. So, maybe a bit of caution.
Your orders? Ready and waiting. Yours to command. Brave Romans to a man. Principes!
Ready and waiting. Ready. Tribunus. Orders. We obey. Ready and waiting. Commander.
You just can fire. We gotta
Roma in victory.
position over there, and come on.
Sons of Mars. Missiles ready and
Oh, we're gonna be in trouble.
Principes. Orders.
We're gonna be in trouble.
Advance at speed.
How about we fall back? We're gonna try to defend. Damn it.
Melee troops. Principes. Your orders. Advance ready and waiting.
Just charge in.
Brave Romans to a man.
Valites. Roma.
Ready.
Ready for duty. Extemplo.
We're gonna rout them quickly
Orders.
and then shift our focus elsewhere.
Melee infantry.
Let's go into Hollow Square.
Hollow square. Ready.
This should protect us somewhat.
Orders.
Gonna go after my general. Damn it.
Principes. Your orders. Mandata.
Pull out.
Sons of Mars.
You guys actually can go over there.
Has used all its ammunition.
Orders. Forward, commander. To
Move up.
Ready and waiting.
Those are skirmishers. They're gonna wreck our legionnaires. I think they're actually Hastati, they're not legionnaires, but let's charge in directly.
Commander. Actium. Your orders.
Let's move our cav.
General. We obey. Principes. Brave Romans to a man. March. Orders. By your command.
We're keeping them in reserve. Do not want to risk my general.
Men of Italia.
No way.
At your service. Principes.
Principes, move up.
Your orders.
Come on.
Extemplo.
Romans ready for orders. Your orders.
Principes.
Do not allow them to position themselves properly. You're just gonna hit them in the flanks. Oh shit. Charge, charge, charge.
Missiles awaiting targets. At speed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Shock cavalry ready.
Let's charge in.
Commander. For glory.
Ready and waiting.
Commander. Principes.
Brave Romans to a man.
Double time. Roma.
Yeah, we're gonna
Victor.
destroy those guys. Let's move up.
Melee troops.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Saki equites. Roma in Victor. General. Valites. Saki. Principes. At speed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Principes. Saki equites. Extraordinary. Ready and waiting. General. Orders. Stay on alert. Hollow square formation.
Let's get into square.
Missile. Commander. Ready and waiting. Saki equites. Extraordinary.
Melee infantry at your command.
Yours.
Our general is under attack.
General.
Damn it.
Ready and waiting. Melee troops awaiting orders.
Orders.
We're spreading out way too much.
Saki equites.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready and waiting.
Mandata tua. Engage.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Saki. Orders.
Those guys might break. We need to flank them. Let's push Velites and try to kill this general unit. If they break, this could help us, you know, break the enemy in general.
Orders. Commander. Ready and waiting. Melee infantry at your command. Principes. Stop. Understood. Orders.
Come on.
Commander. Forward. Melee infantry. Wait on my order! By your command! Mars, aid us! And ready and waiting!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sons of Mars!
Cav.
Principes!
Got wrecked bad. Come on.
Soci equites extraordinarii!
These guys are still fighting.
One of our units has used all its
What kind of a
ammunition.
light cav is this?
Commander!
They don't fight like a light cav.
Sons of Mars! Principes!
Velites, I don't really care much about Velites.
Governor! Tribunus! Advance! Ready and waiting!
Come on, cav.
Sons of Mars! Commanders! At the double! Ready! Ave! Orders! Charge! General!
Yeah, we were breaking them. Those guys should also break. Let's move up.
Orders! Soci equites extraordinarii! Principes! Velites!
Now we're gonna go after heavy units.
Ready!
Hit them in the flanks.
Gives us strength. Right. Soci equite. Heavy horse at your command.
Kill them.
Soci! Orders. Orders. Ready and waiting. Ready to ride. Principes! Brave Romans to you have orders, sir.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can destroy them.
Soci equites extraordinarii! Principes! Melee troops awaiting orders. Ready!
I need to check where they're looking. They're not looking at us.
Proud Romans all! Equites! Melee infantry ready. Brave Romans to a man. Principes! At engage! Ready and waiting. Your orders? Your orders!
Yeah, those guys are breaking. Are we gonna take some heavier losses than I expected, maybe?
Romans ready for duty!
The enemy general is dead.
Glory awaits! Men of Italia! Velites! Orders! Principes!
We're gonna hit those guys.
Men of Italia!
A lot of heavy units.
Melee
It's a big problem.
Soci! Principes! Principes!
How do you actually kill them?
Melee infantry ready. Heavy horse at your command. Principes! Advance at speed! Orders! Commander!
Yeah, nah, just go and then kill those elites.
Soci!
Would not like to fight them.
Principes! Soci equites extraordinarii! Ready and waiting! Forward! Quickly now! Your orders are for glory! Ready and waiting! Commander! Commander! Charge! Ready and waiting!
We're gonna try to completely annihilate them.
Principes! Commander! Engage! Ready! But for glory! Ready and waiting! General! Understood!
They will try to reposition,
Principes! We await your command!
but we're not gonna allow that.
General! Hail!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Forward!
Yeah, they're about to break.
Soci! Forward! Your orders! Principes! Jupiter gives us strength!
Kill them all. These guys got wrecked. But it's okay. No, not terrible. We took 800 casualties. That means we lost 4 units. Mostly heavy infantry. We lost some cav as well. But mostly heavy infantry. Their losses are like 6 times bigger. So in the end, it's okay. The problem is that we cannot replenish those casualties. And I'm gonna have to hire some local units. Okay, those guys are wrecked. We could enslave them, but this would mean that our economy will be better, but we can have some internal issues. So I'm just gonna ransom them. It's safer bet. We should probably take it now and then send our navy as reinforcements. That would probably be a smart idea.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our goodwill. I speak of one
Nah, never gonna pay anything. We actually had a major battle of this city. Oh, let me check. Drive the Greeks away? I think that we should do this one. I think we're gonna have some diplomatic penalty with maybe Greek factions, but could help us domestically. Let's see. We'll find out. Increase in rank, governor. That's cool. We fought the enemy and we kind of won. We suffered some casualties. Let me just check on what I can do with this guy. I could go for Empire Maintenance. First, I'm going to go for this one. And then this one. And that one. We have a rebellion in Carthage. These guys are a joke. But I think I should better fight because they're gonna wreck my cavalry. Whenever you go into auto-resolve, your cavalry gets absolutely destroyed. Raven, you did not miss... Well, you kind of missed much. We did not fight for Carthage. I auto-resolved it. Because we didn't have any siege work. We did not lay proper siege. We attacked it from seaside. Well, I would not say that. I think that Carthage is very much taken.
Principes!
Yeah. It was a cheesy move, but I did not want to risk it. Like, if I fought for it, you never know what can happen.
considered worthy
Just gonna send some of the healthier units to fight.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
the same as any other soldier.
Where? That side? Okay.
We shall
I'm just gonna use my beat up units on this flank, and I'm gonna bring my missiles to deal with them.
Principes! Melee infantry ready! Ready! General!
Let's bait him with my general. But I need to keep in mind that he should not die.
Melee infantry ready! Principes! Dominate! Commander! Melee infantry! Commander, at your service!
Let's see if we can trick them.
Forward! Succii equites extraordinarii! Commander! Advance! Succii equites extraordinarii!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You have orders, sir!
Yeah, we should be able to wreck them.
Six dominate! Orders! Missile infantry at your command! Take aim!
Just focus on this unit.
Principes! Romans ready for duty! Principes! Melee infantry! Men of Italia!
Okay, they're gone. Let's push up.
Ready and waiting!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready and waiting!
This guy's just gonna run.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, it's not really.
Principes! Succii equites extraordinarii!
Just go after them.
Succii! Ready! Riders! Forward! Succii! Missiles ready and waiting!
I'm afraid that I'm gonna kill my own general
Brave Romans!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
with javelins.
Principes! Ready, men? Melee infantry at your command! Principes! Victory ready for Rome! Ready and waiting! Succii equites
Yeah, we destroyed him. You guys gonna just move over there.
Succii orders! Commander! Ready and waiting! Ready and waiting! Yours to command! Principes! Proud Romans, commander! Principes! Draw weapons! Jupiter gives us strength!
We gonna move up.
Succii equites extraordinarii!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Those guys are gone. Once you defeated the army twice in one turn, they cease to exist.
Engage! Proud Romans all! Principes! Ready! Engage! Fire! Your orders, commander!
Yeah, let's kill them.
Melee troops!
You're gonna break anyways.
Principes!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General! Charge! Commander! Advance! Missile infantry
Yeah, that's
ready!
enough. There might be some friendly fire. Do not want to risk it. Do they still have something? Yeah, they never really stand any chance. They never really stood any chance, pardon me.
Succii equites- Melee infantry
How about you guys? Let's
equites extraordinarii!
change positions.
We await orders!
I'm not sure if I should risk my king. My Rex, not a king, but the same thing. Actually, he is the king. Very light, so these guys are basically archers? Am I right? Nope.
Velites, ready and waiting.
You're watching from your phone? Well,
General,
that adds a degree of difficulty.
at your service. Ready. Etienne. General, forward. Your orders. General. Advance.
Yeah, they're not gonna fight. Mux. I'm gonna continue just to get some kills for these guys.
Ready and waiting.
Nothing else. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. Hard difficulty it is. I'm playing on hard and you're watching on hard. But you have to love pathfinding in this game. They never really fixed that.
One of our units has used
We
all
gotta
its
kill our own
ammunition.
general. Yeah, he lost like 6 men. From friendly fire. Yo, Radovan! How are you today, buddy? How are you today? We're gonna have to merge a couple of units. And then we will have to also hire some mercenaries. Pretty good. I had a productive day. I worked. Then I kind of cleaned up, took trash out. Yeah, dealt with the dishes, with some clothes. I did some exercise that I'm usually lazy to do. Some weightlifting. And I visited a friend I haven't seen in like 2 weeks. And then I'm back here and playing Rome 2. So it was a productive day. Let's put it that way. We're gonna turn this into a Roman village, and I think we need more food, so I'm gonna go with this one. African settlement, so we get -2 food, +3 growth. Foreign population is... Not particularly interested in this. We're gonna get a farm because farm will give you the most food, and this is what we need. Yep, he did all the side quests. Today I was lazy as fuck. My lazy day was yesterday. I didn't do anything. I just watched Netflix the entire day. But this is what I usually do. If I feel bad, like, I just sit there and I binge watch something. And then I feel ashamed of myself, and the next day I actually have to do something, and this is how it goes.
At your command.
So we're gonna merge. And maybe these guys can stay as they are. They're only half a unit, damn it. Let's merge. Because anyways, there's no way we can replenish those casualties. Melee defense, that's good. Melee attack, also pretty good. Public order is a necessary thing. Frontier garrison as well. Let's go with public order. Let's see what kind of units we can actually recruit. They're all crappy, I believe. These guys are not terrible, but they're not that good. Yeah, tomorrow I have to go on an early run. Oh boy, don't even begin with that. Because Slava season is coming in. It's basically very common. I think the Serbs are the only ones that celebrate Slava. It's a unique tradition. So every day in the calendar belongs to a specific saint, and in Serbia, every household pretty much has its own saint protector. That means that for 2 days they're gonna organize an event at their home, eating and drinking for usually lunch and dinner, sometimes even breakfast for people that have too many guests, and can go crazy. You know, eating and drinking. It's a really good way to gain some weight. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. Tomorrow, on Friday, on Sunday, like, that's kind of too much for me, but we'll handle it. We can get some Libyan cavalry. A benefit of having these guys is their base speed is 8. For example, our heavy cavalry speed is 6. Or we can get some extra heavy infantry. These guys are late Libyans, so let's get a couple of those. It doesn't pay off to get rid of these units. Maybe we can merge them. That's okay. What mercenaries? These guys are quite expensive, I believe. We could get some hoplites. They are not that great. Maybe in a defensive role, but just gonna go for these guys. Light cav. Oh, Alicia, you're not dreaming. Yeah. If it's a nightmare. Okay. That was uncalled for. That was really unnecessary. Let's kill those guys. Should I auto-resolve? I don't really feel like fighting, but I think they're gonna wreck my cav. Let's see what happens. We gotta go into protective stance. Yeah, look at the general. Damn. Come on. You're gonna kill captives because nobody likes rebels. And if you kind of do something else, this can have significant repercussions, political ones. Are we in trouble over here? I don't think so. We should be okay. Should I go and replenish? Maybe I should. But I will be exposing my king for the time being. Exactly 20 minutes ago, I was playing with Pompey Rome. How long are you planning on streaming? I don't know. For maybe 2 more hours? Depends on how tired I am. Well, this stream is not maybe for people. It's more for me. I just wanted to finish the campaign. And if I had to edit, as I said before at the beginning of the stream, I talked about the reason why I started streaming like half into the campaign. Is because I need to play for 2 hours to get enough video, and then to cut all the video, you know, turns and everything. And then I will have to like make a thumbnail, upload it. It's too much work. It would take me like over 3 hours of my own time just to create like a 1 hour video, and I'm too lazy for this. It would just be easier to stream. That's the logic behind starting the campaign in the middle. I was thinking about starting a new campaign with Seleucids on hard, but, you know, that requires some preparation. Dude, when I play this game, I can play for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, the same as here. Yeah, see ya, Raven. Take care, man. Thanks for being here. But let's see where we are. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of editing, to be honest. I do the basic one, but you have to go through the entire video. That's the problem. Especially if you don't do it immediately, if you don't have time to do it after you finish gaming. A day or two, you forget what the hell you were doing, and you have to rewatch the video, and kind of annoying. What do we do? We can see their movement, but this is because of you know, their positioning. I think I'm gonna bring the Navy over here for the time being. Seleucid or Seleucid? I think they both are okay. I heard people say both things that I cannot verify. I don't really know. We're gonna go and try to recruit those guys anyway. Oh. Let's see diplomacy. -6. These guys don't like us for some reason. Oh, they're at war with Carthaginians. Boy, oh boy.
Greetings! Speak plainly and without idle
The look it sounds wrong. In Latin, Seleucus. Or Seleucus. Maybe Seleucus would be the correct one. Seleucus would be English. I don't know. If somebody knows, guys, you can maybe Google it. You can Google it. The same as people say, like, is it Macedon or Macedon? I think that in Latin would be Macedon, but we call it Macedon today. Are we feeling nostalgic? How about Athenians? How do they feel about us? Not too bad, because we had a successful diplomat over there. Adricians are the ones I'm worried about, because once they defeat RDAI, and usually, by the way, usually RDAI are the ones that dominate, because they have heaviest infantry. They usually dominate other factions. This is why I've worked really, really hard to get the defensive treaty with these guys. But because I saw that they were losing, I canceled it, you know. I'm a very good friend. So whenever they were in pickle, I decided that that's enough. Veneti have no enemy, and this is also something to be concerned about. They are reliable, but they are aggressive, and we have no troops in Latinum. So maybe I should try to keep them friendly. If you do nothing for some time, they're gonna start hating on you. Especially considering the difficulty. And I bet Seleucids also hate us. Yeah, pretty much. Are there any factions we're not trading with and we're kind of neutral? Those guys hate us. Lusitani, they hate our guts. Maybe we could trade with those guys. They're far away.
You have many pleasant...
But no.
Greetings. We are civilized.
I do not want to pay for this.
My people are wealthy in intellect and do not need your
let me
goods
check.
to add to their
If we
material
demand
wealth.
money, and now I'm gonna switch it to offer payments, and then go for trade. Oh, that's cool.
Your proposal has merit for my people, and I am sure the gods favor agreeable.
We're not gonna get our money's worth anytime soon. The thing is that I would prefer to have some diplomatic connection with Athenians, because they are already in good relations with Odrysian Kingdom. And pronunciation of Hopotes. My favorite unit, pikemen. Oh, do you like long pikes or short pikes? I prefer long pikemen, to be honest. Macedon is my favorite faction by far. They're elite pikemen of Arjima, and they have short pikes, but I prefer like silver shields or bronze shields from Seleucids. I love the Peltasts. Yeah, Peltasts are pretty good in this game. Let me check some other guys. With Rhodes, we have trade agreement. With Knossos, we have trade agreement. Trapezus, again, trade agreement. Bithynians, Odrysians.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
There's
with
no way
honey.
they're gonna accept this.
Speak.
We can send a diplomat over there. Our influence is still 50. Let's try to lower it down to 40. I talked about internal politics. This is what is so beautiful about the DEI, is that internal politics function differently from faction to faction. We're gonna check if we can do some promotion. This is cool. Basically, with Rome, if you have too much influence in Senate, factions hate you, and you get a lot of debuffs. Look at this one. If you're at 100 or 90%, you get -12 public order, -10 research rate. You get a lot of bad stuff, right? So ideally, you should be at about 40 or 30% of popularity in. But with Greek factions, usually you want to get more and more popularity. Let's go back to those guys. We can do the same. Secure promotion. And we can seek a spouse. Oh, we can secure promotion twice. Yeah, we already did it. We're gonna overpay. If you do the same thing politically in one turn twice, the next time is more expensive. If you do it third time, it's even more expensive. So we're not gonna waste money. I'm just gonna do it some other time. Yeah. He's gonna go on a very long vacation. These guys don't like us that much. What can I do? I could send a diplomat somewhere. Averni or Athena or Athens? How about with Odrysians? The risk of sending a kind of poor diplomat, this guy is a poor diplomat, is that he can fail, he could get himself killed, but let's see what happens. We're gonna get some extra loyalty from these guys because, yeah. 49, excellent. We're gonna get some extra bonuses. Look at the difference. They're OP in Rome too. Spartan Pikeman is really deadly. And Companion Pikeman. Barbarians are always unfriendly. Yeah, most of the time. Not always. But Alicia, do you play DEI or do you play vanilla? I did not ask you this one.
We hunger for battle.
Let me check the governor. We'll be good over here. Public order is awesome for a governor. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Construction cost is -8. This is a huge buff. Considering that some buildings can cost over 10,000. Banditry is much lower. Tax rate is insane. Huge buff. Yeah, let's go for this one. Really. And then I think I'm going to go for this. This is really good because it lowers the chance of enemy agents doing anything. And we're going to have a lot of problems with enemy agents in general. We cannot get rid of them. They're too high of a level. But we can lower the chance of them doing any harm to our infrastructure or troops.
Your command.
I play Hellenic factions more and Iranic factions. Yeah, but do you play DEI as Divided Impera? Do you play with mods or do you just play vanilla version of the game? I think we can finally pay for this. Yeah, let's go. Now should be somewhat cheaper. We gotta get another rebellion, but I don't care, to be honest. Should we get elite Roman barracks? Oh, we cannot. We need technological research. Let me check. Where is it? Military Academy, but this is not the same. Armorer is pretty good. Can I tell the truth? Always. Truth and nothing but the truth. I downloaded it with crack. Yeah, it's okay. Like, if you do not want to spend money on the game, that's your thing. I used to actually play Rome 2 on a cracked version back in the day. There's nothing wrong about it. Like, you can always find the game dirt cheap, like for a couple of dollars when it's on a discount or something. So if you want to play multiplayer, then yeah, like you can spend a couple of dollars on it. But I used to play a lot of cracked games. Are there different versions? Not anymore. You don't have to worry about it because the game is no longer in development. They did keep it alive for, like, I don't know when was the last time they updated the game, like 17 or 18? Something like that. That's completely okay. Like, most games you can play. The reason I don't really use any cracked games anymore, because I can pay for the game, damn it. And the second thing is it's too risky. Like, I do my job on my computer. I have a bunch of bank accounts connected to my, my computer, and my YouTube is connected there. So it's not worth it for me to crack games, even though it's just a single player game. It doesn't pay off. My Vision is Sparta Edition. Unavailable in 2016. Unavailable? You mean it was available in 2016? My YouTube on the phone is cracked, so please, so I don't get ads. You want to say I don't get any revenue from you watching this? You have no shame. You have no shame. I'm kidding. I'm not monetizing this stream. Stream is not monetized. It will be monetized a bit later when the stream is over. I usually turn on monetization, but during the stream I don't like ads. I think it's a terrible idea to have ads. Actually, YouTube used to force me to turn on monetization. So either you monetize live and people watch commercials while the live goes on, or you can never monetize the stream. That was a thing for like many months when I got monetization. It was crazy. But yeah, I do this more for fun than anything else. When I make like a classical video, then I monetize it, but streams should not be like that. Ads are Scrooge on Mankind. I only play COD and War Thunder online. I used to play Call of Duty a lot, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting my ass kicked by kids that are like 13, 14, 15 years old, and when I play FPSs, I play slower paced games. Like Hell Let Loose is my favorite right now. I'm scared of this navy. Hate it. And actually lost my admiral that was really powerful before. We had a huge victory and we lost admiral, which was, let's say, army sabotage. We can give it a try. Apex 1? Oh, I need to tell you something interesting, guys. Look, I was sick like about a month ago, and You know, I've been coughing ever since. There's nothing to cough. I'm just having an allergy, and now I'm coughing less and less with medication. But YouTube started recommending me stop smoking ads, and I never ever smelled tobacco in my life. Even like a single smoke or like I never came close to tobacco in my life. And YouTube started offering me, you know, ads for how to stop smoking and stuff like this. It's crazy. I never Googled it. Never, ever. On my computer or my phone. Never. So they're actively listening to what I'm saying. They can hear me cough. Damn it. They think I should, you know, stop smoking.
Ready for battle.
Insane. Let's end the turn. I forgot what I was supposed to do, but it always happens with the live stream. You really want to do that? Oh boy. They have a lot of okay, this will be interesting. If this is just a small navy, I think we can handle them over there. I could destroy these guys easily. If they were the first ones to come in, I think I could wreck them. These guys are coming from land, so we have to prepare, but we should... I'm only worried about the elephants. They are scary. They have some heavy hoplites, which are also OP in this game. I buy CPU and now all I get are ads for PC parts. Are Firepots ships still a thing in this mod? Yeah, I think so, but I don't really find them very useful. When I first got a job, when I got a really good job, by the way, it was not my first job, but I got a really well-paid job. They offered me safes, you know? A safe that you kind of install in the house to keep your money and belongings there. I kept seeing safes. Like, dude, who keeps their money at home? Insane. But that's Google for you in the nutshell. They know more about you than you think. Yeah, we're gonna fight for sure. I'm gonna see the state of their navy and how big these ships are. If they're like 120 men or something, it's very risky having to ram them. I think my ships are better. Probably. Carthaginians traditionally have better ships. But we have... some good stuff over here. But Alicia, where are you from? Where do you come from? I can see some like Eastern characters, but I cannot tell. From what? What does that even mean? Yeah, I would say it's how do they call it? Like Katagana or Texas? Do we risk naval engagement with these guys? They have a lot of good units over here. Maybe we should fight on the seaside. But wait, why are we getting reinforcements? Why aren't these guys in the city in the first place? San Antonio? Texas anime fan? I'm not anime fan and my mother is Japanese. Konnichiwa! I used to work with a lot of Japanese people back in the day. Yeah, we have an advantage. Look at the ship health. We can take them on. We're gonna suffer some casualties, but I think we can destroy them over there. And I'm gonna take some of the depleted units first. If they sink, not that big of a deal. I'm gonna go for their general as well. Their admiral, pardon me. If we destroy their navy, would be great. By the way, these ships cost on arm and leg to get and to maintain. I think they cost like 400 or 500 per month to maintain every single ship. Your general ship is good for crashing enemy. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to keep my general alive. When you lose your general in DEI, there are a lot of repercussions. Like politically speaking, that faction will hate you, and other factions will also hate you. It's like you killed their leader. So I will try to keep him safe this time around. These guys gonna stay where they are. I feel like it's way too dangerous. This is my supply ship. It's useless. But hopefully we can destroy their frontal ships. Let's start. And I'm gonna pause the game, and I'm gonna just send those ships after the enemy. Can we do some ramming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many ships do we have in the line? I have to send this guy. The problem is we cannot really sink a bunch of them from the first hit. Those guys gonna move up over there, and we're gonna have you on the side. General will be close.
Over there.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Corruption. Greed.
Bunch of enemy navy again. I don't care about the city. The city can fall. I literally could not care less. You're gonna hit them. I need to pause the game. I need to see what is happening. Okay, we got rid of those ships. Damage is 100%. They're gone. Oh, really? What impressive. We gotta turn around with those guys. Is General running away? Just want to hit him. Fire damage is a serious threat over time. What is your target? Okay, you can go there. Maybe my general can go after this guy. Yeah. I have to slow down because, you know, there are a couple of fights going on at the same time. And we gotta just try to kill the general. Now you can maybe go after him. Let's see. We should be able to one-shot them. These guys they're gonna drop.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sometimes navies glitch out. That's a problem. Yeah, we lost one of our ships.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our general is under attack.
I don't think he's in serious danger. Try to run. Yeah, units are now glitching out. My general is stuck.
An entire unit has perished.
This is a problem when fighting navies. Just try to move. Damn it. We're gonna lose a lot of ships. Damn it. We're gonna lose our navy. Just hit him. Come on. Let's rotate. You're gonna go after them. You're gonna go after them. They're glitching out so much. The problem is that enemies are not glitching out. And they're able to ram my...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Come on, hit him, man. Look at this. Just hit him. He's gone. Finally. Yeah, this is a problem. What?
The enemy general is dead.
I have no idea what happened over there. We're gonna bring those guys. It doesn't matter if they take the city, it doesn't matter. So our ships have much bigger HP than those ships. Oh, damn it. Should I land my guys in the end? I'm risking quite a lot over here. So maybe I should land them. Let's go over there. Because, technically speaking, I should be able to beat them. The problem is that my troops might get, like, stuck. Or you could see what can happen with the glitching. And I could just lose my entire navy. If they're on shore, that's a different deal. They can fend for themselves. Is the AI confused? What the hell? I think I have never seen this happen before. They might be waiting for additional unit. And those guys we can defeat in melee. I'm quite sure of that. Our heavy infantry. Our cav. Just gonna use those units to distract the enemy. At this point, it doesn't matter. Like, if you do not defend the city, it doesn't matter. This is not a major victory point. Only in major settlements, if they take victory point, you lose over time. Here, it should not be happening. They can take it, and they're gonna have like a morale bonus, but nothing else. Let's take our cav and deal with enemy Balearics. These are Balearics. They're awesome skirmishers. If given the time to use their ammunition, of course.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I have never seen a glitch like this. I've seen different types of glitches, but I have never seen something like this before. Seems like they're gonna go after our infantry, but that's okay. Just gonna charge them and kill them. I'm worried about my navy because the only way I can recruit those types of ships is in Magna Graecia. I have to go way back with my navy. We're gonna surround those guys and we're gonna kill them.
The men are wavering.
We don't care about the garrison. They will die anyways. But if we can catch their infantry, completely different story. My Velites are here just to kill their elephants.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We're gonna send those guys over there. In no time. Their sacrifice indeed will be forgotten.
This is a shameful display.
Come on, General, please. You need to land before enemy navy comes over.
An entire unit has perished.
We're gonna wreck them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Come on, buddy. Land.
Proud Romans all! Principes! Jupiter gives us strength! Principes! Double time!
We're gonna
One
keep
of our
these guys in
units has used all
reserve.
its ammunition.
Brave Romans to a man! Principes! Your orders? Forward!
Socii equites extraordinari.
Yeah, those guys are gonna get wrecked.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We're gonna run away from them.
Melee infantry at your command! Principes!
I'm gonna give you a free tip. Never trust a guy whose name is Radovan.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Heavy horse at your command.
Principes!
Gonna position properly.
Sons of Mars! Ready and waiting!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We await your command! Orders ready! As you command! Orders!
Ready. Ready and waiting.
Forward!
Commander.
Your
Your orders.
Let's go after them. You guys gonna target enemy elephants? Come on. We need to kill them as soon as possible because they're gonna literally annihilate everything we have.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We are in position. We have plenty of ammo and we should be able to kill them. Oh, look at that. They're getting wrecked.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Do not trust him. He's lying.
You have orders, sir. Engage!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Come on.
Your orders.
Jupiter gives us
Melee infantry ready. Waiting. Sons of Mars.
We're gonna position to defend on this side. Those guys can get out. Gonna focus on their cavalry, I guess. Heavy shot cav. Hit them in flanks. Those guys are coming in, but they're too late. Come on, break. My general should go back. Hit those guys, come on.
Ready for duty. Melee troops awaiting orders. Principes! Velites! At the double! Ready and waiting! Principes!
We're gonna break defensive formation because we don't really need it anymore.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Jupiter gives us strength.
Chase after the enemy.
Ready and waiting.
Let's go back with my cav.
Principes!
Yeah, we're gonna
Forward!
wreck those guys.
Proud Romans all! Principes!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Jupiter gives us strength. Socii equites extraordinari.
Come on, pull back.
Principes!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Follow square formation!
Follow square. More of a defensive formation.
Brave Romans to a man! Socii!
Riders, advance! Romans, ready for duty.
Socii!
I hate that guy. I literally hate that guy.
Ready.
Mandata
Commander.
He scares me so much.
Socii equites extraordinari. Riders, at the double.
Yeah, go after them.
Orders.
Did this guy break through?
General! Tribunus!
Pretty interesting.
Jupiter.
Oh, my king is getting wrecked.
Melee infantry!
To be honest, I'm not familiar with the situation. Cannot claim that. What the hell, they're not breaking? Come on.
Ready for orders.
Melee
We're gonna go after them, trying to protect our general.
orders! Six dominate!
Yours to command.
Yeah, we have to pull through.
Advance at speed. Brave Romans to a man. Melee infantry.
Swords! Extemplo!
Ready and waiting. Your orders. On advance. Orders.
Okay, you guys gonna go after them. We're gonna bring you over. We're not gonna do much of maneuver over here.
Milites! Melee infantry at your command!
We're gonna have to fight in melee.
General! Quick march!
Principes! Double time!
Your orders?
Now let's push those units through.
Ready!
We're gonna try to do some outflanking over there. Let's go up.
Swords!
No, no, no.
Swords!
You go there.
Romans, ready for duty!
Swords! At your orders! Soki!
Socii
Chase after them.
extraordinari.
Sons of Mars! Melee infantry at your command.
Those guys could benefit from some help.
Ready for duty. At the double!
Let's hit them over there. We're gonna do this.
Commander, ready and waiting.
Pull through
At speed!
on this side.
Melee infantry ready! Sons of Mars! Ready! For glory! Milites! Roma Impera!
We're doing okay. We should be able to be better than those guys in melee. But their skirmishers are holding way more than I expected. These guys have they have... No, these are my... They have 20 armor. So it's not like they are so soft, but still.
Missiles awaiting targets. Proud Romans all.
Chase after them.
Forward!
Yeah, those guys are also getting wrecked. We're gonna hit them from the flanks.
Soki!
Advance at speed! Swords! Double time!
Melee infantry at your command.
We forgot about those guys.
Principes! Your orders? Commander! Ready?
Chase after them.
Your orders?
They're trying to run away.
Double!
Ready and
I can break this one.
forward! Your orders?
Ready and waiting.
Principes!
Sometimes your units start glitching out in the cities. And, you know,
Jupiter gives us strength.
General!
small streets. Let's push into them.
Brave Romans to a man. Milites!
We're gonna flank some of them. We're gonna bring our cavalry behind. Those guys should be gone.
Principes!
Oh, we're gonna need some help over here. These guys are being grind down to dust.
Double time!
They're similar to Principes, but I don't think they're as good. They're Marines in the end. Usually have less armor and worse stats overall.